ranked 1 and 2 in the division. Let me introduce the former IBF super middleweight champion of the world. He's known as Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. His trainer, Stephen Breadman Edwards, and of course, his father, always in his corner, Richie Plant as well. And you cannot forget about Charlie. I forgot about Charlie the other day. Can't forget about Charlie, sweet Charlie, his baby girl. All right, his opponent. He's the former two-time WBC super middleweight champion of the world. He's unbeaten. He's known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Joining David, of course, his trainer and father, Jose Benavidez Sr., and of course, his manager, promoter, Samson Lukowitz from Samson Boxing. Folks, we talked about it earlier. This is what you want. One of the most significant fights of the year. You want the best fighting the best. Listen, the heated dissension between these two, without a doubt, intense. But the beauty is they finally get to settle the score inside the ring and determine who's the better fighter. And it comes your way Saturday night. Benavidez versus Plant, a marquee matchup of two of the very best fighters at 168 pounds. All right, guys, let's talk about this fight. And you know what? We'll probably just start really simple. I'll give the trainers the opportunity to speak first, and I'll come to you, Stephen Breadman Edwards, first of all. And it's a simple question. Let the people know, why will Caleb Plant win this fight Saturday night?
Up here. At the end of the day, you know, we can all make predictions and say what we think is going to happen. But Caleb is going to have to rise to the occasion and be at his best when his best is needed and come through in the clutch. You know, we know what kind of opponent we have in front of us, and he got to raise his game up and come through the way I believe that he will. It's as simple as that. The X's and O's, you really don't know what a guy going to do once they start getting punched and all the pressure and the bright lights get on him. But, you know, he got to rise to the occasion.
Jose? Same question to you. Let the people know, why will David Benavidez win this fight come Saturday night?
I believe that, you know, he put a lot of hard work into this camp. I never seen him so focused and mentally, physically trained so hard. The motivation that he has put in this training camp, he's in another level, man. You guys are going to see the Mexican Monster, like Mike Tyson said, on Saturday. He's super excited. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. He's been training since he was 2 years old, you know, and you guys are going to see the Mexican Monster this Saturday, and there's no doubt he's going to put this guy to sleep.
So let me bring to the podium now. This young man's just 30 years old. He's 22-1. He's got 13 knockouts. He is Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Caleb Plant, and I've worked really hard this camp. And on Saturday, March 25th,
You're going to get knocked out.
Knock it off.
Go to sleep again.
No, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate all y'all showing up today. Glad that you guys are here. We're going to put on a big fight this Saturday. That's what boxing needs. That's what it's about. I want to thank Al Heyman, Luis Cubas. Obviously, thank Steven Espinoza and Showtime. And really want to thank Al Heyman and Luis Cubas because boxing needs big fights. And they've been linking up with fighters and getting big fights made. So that's exactly what boxing needs. So salute to y'all. And I worked extremely hard for this fight. I'm ready. And actually somebody you know let me know, hey, tell your boy that I'm already on weight, right? But that don't mean shit to me. And I don't care if you already on weight. That's not bragging rights. I brought my mouthpiece and my cup with me this week, but I don't need a pat on the back for it. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be on weight. So welcome to the club. And you got your newfound muscles that you've been showing off all week. Welcome to the club. That's what happens when you work hard and you put everything. I don't need the right opponent in front of me to say, hey, oh, this time I got the right guy in front of me. I'm gonna get after it now. I've been walking that straight line. I've been this disciplined. I don't need the right opponent in front of me to, motivate me to give him my all and give him my best. I've been doing that my whole life since I was a little kid. So Saturday night, you got a real one in front of you. I'm not some blown up 154-pounder. I'm not a 160-pounder blown up with a 2-week notice. I'm the real deal. And you're going to find out on Saturday. I promise you that.
Make sure you don't forget your rolling skates.
Coming to the podium. He's the former 2-time WBC super middleweight champion of the world. Just 25 years old. 26-0. He's got 23 knockouts. They call him the Mexican Monster. He's David Benavidez.
First of all, I want to thank God because without God, none of this would be possible. I want to thank Luis Cubas, Samson Lukowicz, my father, Jose Benavidez, and especially Al Heyman. I've been working extremely hard for this camp. I'm super ready. I'm very excited. And like I said, all the talk is done. What's funny, though, that I seen Caleb Plant been doing that grave digging gesture. Little does he know he's digging his own grave. And I want to see Saturday night what that chin look like.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, fellas, let's talk about the fight. That's what everybody's here for. They can't wait. Sweet hands. It's been the simple question that I've asked all these guys. Tell us why Caleb Plant's going to win Saturday night.
Well, I feel I'm the better boxer. I got the better IQ. I got more experience. And I got better boxing. I got a better boxing team. I don't just have coaches or trainers, but I have teachers. I got the better pedigree, and Saturday night is going to show.
David Benavidez, same question. Why will you win Saturday night?
We worked extremely hard. I'm definitely the harder puncher now that I'm more dedicated for this fight. Caleb Plant said he's found his new power. I've had this power. Now I just tweaked it. Now I'm even more stronger, more faster. So this is definitely going to be a fight of a boxer and a pressure fighter. I'm very excited, but like I said, this is going to be a war, and Team Benavidez will come out on top.
Caleb, and I'm just quoting from some of the stuff I've read from David from the boxing scene. It says, hey, look, I'm knocking him out by the 6th round. He's talked so much stuff, I'm going to break his jaw. I'm going to break him down and make him pay for everything he said about me. What does David Benavidez not realize that he's going to find out on Saturday night?
Just like I said, I'm not a 154-pounder blown up like he's been fighting, or a 160-pounder blown up. I don't have no 2-week notice. I'm a full-fledged super middleweight, and I'm one of the best in the world at what I do. And we've yet to see if he can perform on this type of level. But Saturday night, we're gonna find out.
David, in light of that, you've stopped your last 6 opponents. Would you be satisfied if you got the victory Saturday, but it didn't come by stoppage?
No, I wouldn't. But, like I said, he's talking about blown up 54-pounders, blown up 60-pounders. When he fought Fighting Boots, that was a blown-up 60-pounder. He couldn't do shit with him. When he fought a true
stopped
super,
him.
when he
I
fought
stopped him.
When
I stopped
but
him.
but you couldn't do anything.
beat his
to him.
ass and
And
stopped
then, but when he fights a true super middleweight like Uskatech, he's fucking, his eye gets split open and gets
From a
beat the shit
headbutt,
out.
yeah, it got cut
From
open
a
from
headbutt,
a
that was a
headbutt, but
punch.
what
And then when
happened?
he fights,
2 knockdowns, and I got my hand raised,
Yeah,
world
you know,
champion.
he
I
was-
didn't win no world title against Ronald
he's
Graville.
on a-
I didn't get dropped by Ronald Graville.
Yeah,
I fought a real deal Jose
I won a
Scotty.
world title
I fought
at
a
20
real,
years old, the youngest super
Against
middleweight world
who?
title.
Against
at 20,
who?
You at 20 years
Against
old,
who?
you won a title at 20 years old?
Against who?
I still won the youngest
Against
super
who?
middleweight world title. I mean, you know what I mean? So
Jose
this guy-
Scotty didn't drop me. Did Ronald Graville drop you?
Yeah, he almost knocked you the fuck out. He almost
No,
knocked
he
you out in
didn't
the
drop
last
me.
round,
Did
and you got
Ronald
knocked the
Graville
fuck
drop
out
you?
by
Yes.
Canelo. And you got knocked the fuck out by Canelo. So every time he fights a real, true super middleweight, he gets hurt. He gets hurt and he gets knocked out. So we're going to see. You know, he's going to be in there with the true super middleweight, the hardest and the most accurate super middleweight in this weight class. So we're going to see what's up.
Caleb, I know you've watched tons of video of this guy. You've seen him fight a number of times. If you could say something positive about David Benavidez, what would you say about David Benavidez as a fighter?
Well, I'd have to think for a little bit. No, you know, David's a good fighter, and again, you know, at the first press conference, he likes to make it seem like I'm not a good fighter, I'm a bum, I'm this, but if I'm a bum, why fight me? I know David's not a bum. I'm not interested in fighting bums. I'm interested in fighting good fighters because that's what boxing needs, that's what the fan needs, and most importantly, that's what I want, that's what I need for my legacy, and that's why I'm here.
David, same question. I know you've seen plenty of video of Caleb Plant. Tell us good things, what you've seen out of Caleb Plant.
Yeah,
Why this makes it such a great fight.
He is a good boxer. He's a good speed. He moves around really good. But this, like I said, like how he said, I don't want to fight no bums no more. I want the real deal. I've heard everybody I've gotten in the ring with. You know, I can't say the same for him. So I know I have power. You know what I mean? So we're ready. We're ready to put Caleb Plant's chin to the test. And I guarantee you, he is going to be hurt this fight.
You know, everybody probably wants to know this too. When you talk about 168 pounds, we know there's an undisputed champion. But in your opinion, Caleb, the winner of this fight is where? Where does that person rank when you talk about 168?
I think it puts him right there, you know, up at the top. As of now, you know, Canelo has that title, and rightfully so. He's undisputed. He's a future Hall of Famer. He's, you know, could be considered an all-time great. And, you know, I'm super motivated for this fight. I want to be able to right or wrong, but, you know, first things first, I want to, and I'm going to handle business on Saturday.
David, same question. Where's the winner belong at 168?
Fighting for all the belts, but I'm not worried about anything else besides this fight. You know, my mind and my focus is set on Caleb Plant this Saturday.
So we'll end it with this. You know this arena is going to be sold out. Number of pay-per-view buys. For all those people going to spend their hard-earned money because they want to see Caleb Plant, they want to see David Benavidez get it on. Caleb Plant, what can you guarantee they're going to get on Saturday night?
They're going to see me get my hand raised. That's what I'm guaranteeing.
David Benavidez, what can you guarantee they're going to get on Saturday night?
They're going to see me break Caleb Plant's fucking jaw Saturday night.
By the 6th round, right?
Yeah, by the 6th round.
By the 6th round?
Exactly.
Okay.
Folks, there you have it. It's the fight we all been wanting to see. David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, Showtime pay-per-view. It comes your way this Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern. That is 6 o'clock Pacific time. We got to remind you, of course, this fight is being brought to you by Premier Boxing Champions. It's also being brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Action so good, why bet on boxing anywhere else? And by Big George Foreman, exclusively in movie theaters April 28th. Tickets are on sale now. It's rated PG-13. You can get your tickets at AXS.com. We will see you on Showtime pay-per-view Saturday night and at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Guys, can we get a face-off? Can we get a face-off? Yeah. Right here. Here we go. This is what we want. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, the two top fighters at 168 pounds. This has been a grudge match that goes back over 5 years. and they finally get the opportunity to settle the score in the ring. This is it. The unbeaten David Benavidez taking on Caleb Plant. Guys, if you can face the cameras for us, just take a look, take a turn towards the cameras for us. That's it. That's good. Take a turn towards the cameras. Benavidez versus Plant. Showtime pay-per-view Saturday night. The best versus the best. Folks, we'll see you Saturday night on Showtime pay-per-view from the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in Las Vegas. Two top fighters at 168, everybody. Face forward. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We'll see you Saturday night on Showtime pay-per-view from the MGM Grand Garden Arena.